yes, I know I have white powder on my hair, so I will address the elephant in the room and then we'll move on. It's my Amika dry shampoo. Anyway, I put it on right before I go to sleep so that my hair isn't oily the next day. Didn't want y'all to be too distracted by that. So wanted to get that out of the way, but I'd already put my dry shampoo on and then I was like, I'm going to make a video because this is super good. Tonight at Shepherd's Valley Cowboy Church. That's where I attend church. Love it. We have a great pastor, Pastor Johnny Wolgamuth. We were talking about renewing your mind, being transformed, transforming your mind to have like a mind like Christ. And while we were talking, it occurred to me that the world will tell us like to transform our bodies, transform our flesh, if you will, which anyone who has spent any time in church really and knows the Lord understands, a lot of times when you're referring to sin, you refer to, like the flesh, what the flesh wants, because that's kind of, fleshly desires, carnal instincts, and human and mankind, that's our basic go-to. Like, let me do what I want to do. And it's, walking out in the flesh. That's kind of refers to sin. But when it comes to the Lord, we're to operate spiritually. We're to use that wisdom, that discernment, and operate in ways that glorify the Lord. And it got me thinking, we're supposed to transform our minds to have minds like Christ, not transform our bodies in ways that are pleasing to the flesh or to sinful nature. So when you talk about transgenderism, when you're talking about, like altering your body and, even things like, oh, my body, my choice. It's interesting when you realize like the world will tell you to transform your body, or it's your body, or take control of your body, or this is your flesh. But the Bible talks to us about transforming our mind, because when you get your mind right, when you get your spirit right, when you get your heart right, focused on the will of God, that's when you're able to control your flesh, control your urges that you have as a human to sin and the carnal instincts and the things that we want to do as humans. And I want to read to you guys Romans 12:1-2. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. God literally tells us that our bodies are not our own. Everything that we do with our bodies is to be in alignment with God's will. And the way that we do that is by taking captive our thoughts and our spirit and our heart and focusing those on the Lord. And then when those are focused on them, then our body and our flesh can follow suit. So everything that we do with our bodies is to be pleasing to him. We're not supposed to be causing harm to ourselves or to others. We're not supposed to be having sexual relations outside of marriage. And that's marriage as it's defined in the Bible. It's between a man and a woman. We're not supposed to be doing things with our bodies like having an abortion or things like that, because those are not pleasing and perfect to the Lord. Our bodies are to be living sacrifices to him. And so everything that we do with our bodies should be something that glorifies him and worships him and praises him. Our lives are to be living sacrifices to him. And so just kind of wanted to leave y'all with that. Thought it was really cool as we were talking about it tonight in church. It just kind of hit me, the whole transgender, transform. The world will tell you to transform your flesh into whatever it is that you're wanting it to be. But God will say, no, transform your mind, transform your heart, transform your spirit into whatever God's will is. and the rest of you will follow suit. Anyway, I hope that blessed you in some way. I love you guys, and I hope that you have a great night or morning or whatever time it is that you end up seeing this. Bye.